Went back to Lanoire, Camp Point. If you like that last video I did, go check it out on the channel. Before we get into the video, I'm gonna talk about something. My dad got a battle coming up. You like to come? One way at 0. Gonna have some good singing. Yeah, 1 to 5. Have some good singing, good preaching. To come. Dr. Gray Jr. Singing. Could be there, 0. Good preaching, singing. Pecan, port that. Very good. You want more Lanoire? Just like port. Nothing like. You want this game? Port. We're back with where you going? You want this game? Like I said, come to this Bible. And walk right at 0. South. Anyway, port. I want this game. Port. We'll let off that time. And we're gonna talk to the good doctor. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna change my outfit. We're gonna get right into it. Let's get right into it. It's be a long video. Let's go. Let's see what we can here.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
See what we got. Let's go. Where's the doctor at?
Yes, sir. Your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with the patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's shut. Go on video. Oh, no. This gonna be a fun video.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Alright, thank you.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Alright.
How well did you know Ms. Randall?
Fairly well. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
You didn't like her, did you?
It wasn't a question of like, Detective. She was incredibly beautiful. When you looked in her eyes, you knew how a mouse felt before a snake. Not an ounce of warmth there.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Well, that's a lie.
We believe Ms. Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
Looks like I made a mistake. Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Alright.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Kim. Go.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient. Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
That was a tax-paying centimeters bounced off the fucking hood, Phelps!
You're driving right at them.
Go.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered. Yes, of course. I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now. No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death now. Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out. I found something else. Sorry, I don't play. I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on. Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal, thanks for the lead.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry.
It's the least I can do.
terrible news about Julia. How well did you know Julia Randall? I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled. And you were close? We were friends. Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man. Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life. Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a man named Henderson? Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east. Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc? No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Doubt.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder? If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But, like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character. Heather told us that you were in fashion. That's right.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
You're some kind of traveling salesman? Once I got out of the Corps, I used my... You were in the Marines? Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting sick. You were in the 6th Marines? Yes. I was a captain. Which company? Various companies. We had a lot of casualties. Which engagements? Okinawa. A couple of other places. That'll be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Shit. Better drop back, Cole. You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance. Damn it, we got pinged. He's off, quick.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Right.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in, at risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Jamie?
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he wants. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Give me. Let's hope dry. See what's inside. Right there. What? Yeah. Where you do it?
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be. LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket for Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Yeah, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Headphone. Oh, you gotta be from the wrong video. Let me play from that.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Spakowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood Ninth Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
If you don't cut that down, I'm gonna make you cut it off. You understand me?
Sorry, I just doing video.
Do you understand me?
I hear you. I can't get a good YouTube video. It could be a fun one. I'll post it. YouTube, you got any parent right there? It could be no. I tell you, it's not the right time when your parents see it at night. I should make this more, but too late now. Anyway. YouTube land. Oh, change a lock on that door. I just made. I got my camera fit. I don't know how I did. I'm doing a video. Like I have now. What am I doing? What's going on? Dang, seeing what my video is.
What are you doing?
I'm not in the video anyway. I'm good. Yeah, my dad can eat and what I mean. I'm trying to do my video. I'm trying to.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Let's see here.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
I'm gonna get some there and save this thing. Then my partner drive. I saw you guys. My dad kept coming to my door. I apologize for that, and I'm sorry.
Read about the woman.
I'm going to park drive. We're going to video. It's late at night when I'm doing this video. It's late at night. And when I upload this thing, I can't get me talk. My dad can run.
Emergency call. I need to take this.
The next one I do, it can be in the daytime. Cause my mom not feeling good. And he trying to tell me to cut my TV down. And anyway.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
My dad can have a talk. I just didn't really. Maybe they gotta talk more, man.
Give me some goddamn cover.
And Dave, you seeing this? You watch this when I post this. We're gonna have a talk.
Get over here. I need some extra firepower.
Throw out the guns.
That sign I put on my door is not what it's. I trying to be here when you keep coming to my door.
You're clear, go!
You're messing me up.
Your move, mister.
I'm gonna have a talk, Dave.
Shot me. Get behind something, Phelps. Stay down. I'm gonna put you asshole. I got you down, motherfucker. You're covered, Phelps. Stay in cover. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Fuck you! Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We had Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
Do you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. No big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Get my pot jar, let me show you.
You're behind the wheel. You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
In both branches of Congress.
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
President Pro Tem of the Senate and Speaker Martin.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eastrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
We recovered a black sapphire ring.
A beautiful piece. It belongs to my daughter.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Yeah.
I get the sense that you're worried about something, Mrs. Eastrom.
I've already received the insurance claim, detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother! Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation!
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
You hear him in musical films, and now you hear him on KTI. Big.
There goes a week's wages!
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is socking it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
You're paying for every last scratch. goddamn maniac! Open your eyes!
Yes,
Turn left when you can. Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Alright, guys. See you guys next time. Oh no. When we come back, we're gonna go to the hotel. See you next time. You want more of this game? Oh no. More port. more. When we come back, and this part will be the same part next time. You know, it's been a very long video, but I need to get this thing done. Anyway, when we come back, support, drop like this video. We'll get anyway, it don't get so far. We'll come back. Peace out.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
We'll come back. We'll come back. See you guys next time. Cut to my TikTok. Anyway, we come back, we'll be in the same part. Peace out. See you guys on the flip side. You more the game port. Anyway, see you guys then. Peace out. Like the video, share the video. Peace out. See you guys on the flip side. See you guys on the flip side. Peace out.